The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Okay, welcome to the Becky and Boca Show. Tonight I have one of my favorite guests from Boca Raton, Jennifer Bell with Bell Beachwear. And Jennifer, the reason I called you is I have seen your masks all over the internet. Now you have a wonderful handbag line, and she has bathing suits, and now she's selling masks because of COVID-19 that are beautiful and coordinate with the bathing suits and the handbags, and you could put a filter in them. It's fantastic. Okay, so how you doing, Jennifer?
Good, honey. How are you? It's good to see you.
Very good. Good to see you.
This is one of like the faux.
Oh, it's like snakeskin.
It's like snakeskin.
Oh,
however, there is the hole for the mask. So a lot of people are putting in those real smelly masks that are disposable.
Like the surgical masks.
Like the surgical masks.
Yeah.
But this feels so much more comfortable, and then it's all cotton on the other side.
I also heard you can take the HEPA air conditioning filters and cut them,
put it in.
And that's supposed to be very effective.
It's very, even a coffee filter is effective. So,
right.
And then of course I had the sequin material from bathing suits. So
oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so I had all the material. I made this one. This is a new one. I made this one for Mark. It's Star Wars.
Oh, I saw that on your social media. Okay, yeah. So let's tell everybody now. We're going to do a Becky and Boca code. It's called Becky10, right?
Correct.
So anybody that wants to order off of your website, the mask, bathing suits, handbag. I have one here. We'll get 10% off with the Becky10 code. Okay, and the website is
www.bellbeachwear.com.
So what a cute Mother's Day gift to give someone a bag and a match mask. How cute is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. So you can do the mask to match the bags too, right? Or to match bathing suit.
Right, so now I have the trikini, so it's the bathing suits that match the mask, which has been really cute and really funny. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to give a price on the masks?
So the masks are $20.
Okay, and remember 10% off with the Becky10 code.
Correct, and there's the shipping involved, and then there's shipping. Usually, if you're in South Florida, if you're in the Boca del Rey, Fort Lauderdale area, it's free local delivery. Then if you're in Miami, it's priority next day. And in New York, it's been 2 to 3 days.
So I get these very quickly then.
They're getting it and everyone's been getting them. I will say I've sent out over 550 masks in the past 2 weeks. I've only had one person in New Jersey that's not gotten their mask on time.
Wow.
So, yeah, and I feel bad. So I'm sending them UPS a different way because I guess the postal service in his area is obviously having an issue.
So if I ordered one locally, how long does it take? In Boca?
So let's say if you're in Boca, let's say. So if you order one in Boca, like at this time, you'll probably get it tomorrow.
So you have masks for men and women, correct?
Yeah, and for kids too.
And kids. So you get the family.
Yeah. So it started out with just the moms, and then I made camel colors, and so the guys were buying them too. And then the moms were like, well, we want some for our kids. So I'm like, well, you can match, for the kids. And then I had some like SpongeBob, some unicorns, so little kid, yeah. And the little girls love the sequins, and the little boys love the camo. So it worked out perfect. Some people still want to have fun and look good. And
go out there, you feel so awful because I know I'm wearing the big white medical masks, and I got the goggles, and I just feel it's all wrapped around my hair, and my hair's sticking up. It's nice to be able to dress, and we're going to get into that now. I think now that we realize that we're going to be wearing these masks for quite a while. Now we're going to start incorporating it into our work.
Well, wait till you see my next post on Instagram.
People are ordering multiple masks, right? Because you have all different colors and all different styles, and they can coordinate with their outfits.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Okay.
It's like 40 different colors of masks.
Beautiful.
They're really fun, and they're really fun. So I have someone like this one woman bought 2 masks, and then everyone kept stopping her. So she kept buying more and more. The masks are so amazing because number one, it's cotton on the inside, but in the outside, it's all my bathing suit material. Which is all breathable and all washable. I personally wash them in the sink, just with soap and water, and then they take like 30 minutes to drive. A girlfriend of mine had come over and to pick up a mask, and that's when she was like, wow, the bags are so great also for what's going on because they're washable.
Washable. She's absolutely right, because I was taking a leather bag with me the other day to go in public. So I thought, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to leave it in the car because I don't even know how I would get that cleaned. But these bags that you have, this is one of them.
Yeah,
You can
I
wash
love that bag.
Yeah,
So
I showed
so funny. I actually
a pair of red shoes.
There you go.
My favorite combination.
So I was showing everybody the other day. It's so, like all you have to do is just take a wipe and you just wipe it down.
That's amazing.
So it's been like a whole little burst of
Yeah, you were all ready for this. I know. When we go out, we still want to be stylish. I mean,
but we also want to protect ourselves. So that's like the most important thing. It's amazing how now this is our new way of being interviewed.
Nobody can go in the studio. I mean, who would want to sit in a booth with someone?
I'd sit in a booth with you, Becky, anytime. I know.
We can start testing people.
We can wear masks, no?
Yeah, that's true. That would be fun, actually.
Yeah, we've been quarantined since March 10th, I believe. So we've been really good. We haven't seen anybody. We haven't ordered in any food. We really have been, one of those families that really have, stayed home and really had seen nobody. And I saw the need for the masks. The problem that I saw was that a lot of the material was coming from places that I didn't know where it was coming from. Okay. And I found that I'm allergic to a lot of, smells and fabric. So when I wore some of the masks, and I feel so bad for the healthcare providers that have to wear those N95 masks. They really are super uncomfortable.
I know. I've tried it. Yeah. I know. So, it's not something you could wear for a long period of time.
No, and I see the marks. I can definitely understand. So what happened was, obviously I make bathing suits. So I have a lot of material that I've had that's been quarantined now for months. And I had a lot of the elastic, and my biggest component was the 5/16. I know that makes no sense to a lot of people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So elastic has different widths.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people have been using rubber bands, but after a while they hurt. So because of the elastic that I use for my bathing suits, I had so much of it. I was able to.
You had everything you needed to make masks.
I had everything. Legit everything.
I mean, you got to wear a mask now when you go outside. I think it's required here, right?
Well, see, that was the thing. So I've been now walking the circle, which I never did, and it's amazing. Sometimes I see people wearing the masks, and then sometimes I don't. I'm like, wow. I'm like,
I was getting a little bit lazy, but then I went and had the antigen test done because I had a flu back in January. So I was thinking maybe that was COVID-19 and I'm immune. Well, it wasn't. I was totally negative. So now I'm back to being really paranoid because I interviewed a guy, I don't know if you saw it, a 29-year-old medical student that had COVID-19. 29, healthy, strapping guy, no medical issues at all. He described what to me was like 2 weeks of pure terror because he had a nocturnal fever every night. He couldn't even sleep in a bed because he was so sore. He had to sleep on the floor, which doesn't sound comfortable, but he said, you can't get comfortable. You can't sleep. You burn up every night. He described just this awful thing that goes on for 2 weeks.
So like menopause. No, I'm kidding.
I don't want to just get that to get it over with. I'm waiting for the vaccine. So I'm going to be wearing masks and doing everything I can. You got to do it. I mean, otherwise, because you don't know who has it.
Yeah.
But that's where the masks come in. Now, the doctor that did my test told me that you're not going to get this disease if you just follow the rules.
Right.
He seemed to think the masks definitely help for the airborne stuff, but then it's also touching your hands to your face. So if you have the mask, that keeps you from doing that too.
Right. So it's been great because I've had all the material. It's a very simple thing and it's easy and I love it and I want everyone to be happy. And it's funny because everyone will be like, oh my God, I was wearing my mask and someone commented on it. And I love it. It makes me feel so good.
You see some incredible masks out there. People are making masks out of anything.
Anything. And it's great. I'm happy. And it's keeping me really busy because, I don't have anything else to do.
Oh, it's nice to have something to do. That's why I like doing these interviews because it's like you can go.
Trust me, I have enough to do. I didn't need another project, but no, it's fun. It's definitely fun.
Wow. Okay, so you can do the bag, you can do the bags, you do the masks, you do the bathing suits, all of that stuff.
Right, and the bags and the bathing suits I have in stock. So those are all have always been here. So that's an easy thing. It's just the masks that now we're making more and more of, just so we have them. The way that I feel is, I I agree with everybody. I'm not very political ever, but I really do believe that our economy needs to get back. I think people I think people need to get back to work. Restaurants need to open. However, if we wear masks, people, you take their temperatures when they walk in. It's definitely not going to be the same, but at least it gets people back, going to the restaurants, going out. But let's take everybody's temperature.
And now we all know how to be careful. Before, when it was spreading like wildfire, we didn't know what to do. Now,
Right.
I'm sure you're just like me. When you go out, you don't touch your face.
And
And
I didn't realize how much I touch my face.
lots of people do that involuntarily. They don't even know it. So
Yeah.
it's hard to kind of train yourself. Now, I started not touching my face when I started getting into interviewing for my show, because my first few shows a few years ago, I kept touching my face. I'm like, what is wrong with me? So I've kind of trained me to have my hands down. But I know for most people, they touch their face all day long. And the doctor that did my COVID-19 test told me that it's very simple. The most basic way you're going to get this disease is by touching the surface and then touching your face.
Right.
The masks help with that because you have a mask over your face. Plus, you're not really going to touch your face if you have a mask on. Right. So as long as we can do that, either wear gloves or wash our hands, don't touch our face, cover our mouth, because there is an airborne component to this. And airplanes now. Are you going to go back on an airplane?
No. But remember, I'm the person that I get an Instacart or an Amazon delivery, and I leave everything in my garage for 2 days before I touch it. So, I've been cooking, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 7 people for the past 46 days. I'm definitely looking forward to ordering, like Postmating, or going out to a restaurant, or having food delivered. That's probably one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to. Look, I'm going to go take my time, get more comfortable with everything going on. I don't know if I necessarily would get on a plane. All 3 of the kids are back from New York. The schools got shut down. Yeah. Not shut down. They're doing online classes. So, right now we're going to stay here. I like the summers in South Florida, so I don't really have any plans on leaving. I'm just pray that we don't get hurricanes. So,
oh boy,
we go out in public and all of a sudden
everything else. Well, a lot of people want to get back to the restaurants, but they're kind of scared. I was interviewing Dr. Steve Fagan last week. Do you know him? Local cosmetic plastic surgery for the eyes. And he says he's not going to be the first guy back on the beach. He's not going to be the first one in the restaurants. He's going to hang back and see what happens. I kind of feel the same way. I want to get back out there, but I don't want to get back out there if I'm going to get the disease. So I think
what do they say that, they always made that comment that it would spike, it would, level out and then spike in September. And my feeling is it's going to probably spike in September because everyone's going out. Everyone's going to be more lax about everything going on. And so, again, it's our new normal. It's not something that we want, but we really have to figure out what's going to be the right thing for all of us and not make it a political issue.
I hate that when it comes down to all of the politics.
It's crazy. And just be like, hey,
children, aren't they? It's like, look, you just want to tell them stop.
I've learned, I stopped watching the news, and every night I just ask Mark, okay, so what happened? Like, what's like the most important thing that I need to know? Like, because there's so much, look, the news doesn't really have a lot to report these days.
It's all turned up over and over again. I was trying to watch DeSantis's press conference today. I didn't catch it, so I'll have to watch it later.
Right.
Tell us what's going to happen here in Florida, South Florida particularly. Like, I think our beaches are supposed to open up. Well, I didn't watch the press conference, so I don't know. But
well, where I live, they opened up the pool.
Oh, that's good.
They opened up the tennis courts, the golf court, whatever, like all.
Good. Yeah. That's pretty progressive. Where I live, nothing's open yet. I'm not going to get sick and go through what these people went through. Somebody get sick and get it over with, not with this disease.
We've had a lot of friends both in New York, South Florida, Miami, all over LA, that have all had it, all have had different aspects of it. Some have been on ventilators. We have one friend that's still on a ventilator in Miami. So we're, yeah, so it's just really, it affects everybody differently, and we don't know.
Too, in the beginning, the young people weren't worried, but now
Right.
young people are getting it. So it's all ages. It can hit anybody. Nobody knows who's going to get it bad and who's not going to get it bad. They say it might have something to do with the viral load, how bad you get it, like how long you were concentrated in exposure.
Right.
So I don't know.
I haven't seen anybody to get it yet.
Are gonna help us because first of all, I don't think legally we're allowed to be outside in Boca Raton without a mask, right?
Well, that's what I thought, but everyone's telling me something different. So I've been wearing my mask whenever I go, and they're cute, So it's so funny. I'm like, Mark and I always match what we're wearing. So now I'm like, but what mask am I gonna wear to match with what we're wearing? So. The medical ones, they're very uncomfortable, unfortunately. They have a smell to them.
The 95s and the 100s, F95s and the 100s.
Exactly.
Are hard to wear.
They're hard to wear. So you put those in here, and then you can put the N95s in here as well.
And then you can also put the paper surgical masks.
The paper surgical masks, or you can also put a coffee filter.
Well, the idea is just to trap those droplets so they don't get through the mask.
Exactly.
So
just being safe and precautionous. So
it makes sense to wear them.
Yes.
And, it makes sense to buy a lot of them. Now your masks are very reasonably priced. We said before.
They're $20. I think I think that's a real, especially because the type of fabric that I'm using. So the sequin fabric, and because of it's not cheap material. Right. Unfortunately, it's the same material that I use for my bathing suits, which is very high quality. Mm-hmm. They're all made here in Boca Raton, Florida. So I'm not.
Made too.
What?
Wow. They're locally made.
They are locally, but my bathing suits were all locally made as well. So now all the masks are locally made, and it's it's a good thing for supporting Boca Raton. I love it, and it's great. It's another woman, so it's woman owned and operated. So it's a great thing. Yeah.
And let's talk about your bags a little bit here, because I'm going to be showing pictures of the bags. I love this. And you put this on there too. So you have little.
They all come with scarves and a lock and also a shoulder strap. But like I said, those are great for when you go to the supermarket because you can just easily wash them down with soap and water.
Yep.
So they're great.
Tone, it's kind of become very chic to carry a bell bag. It's like it's a thing.
I love you.
With them, and they're just, they're everywhere.
Thank you.
And they're very chic too.
And they're fun.
With anything, casual or dress up. And you have all different styles.
I have all different types of bags. And it was fun. The unfortunate part was Mark and I travel a lot. So it's really difficult to run a business if you're not in the business. So one of the things that's been so great about being home for 46 days is that I'm really home running my business, and it's nice.
Yeah.
It's really been nice. So, Mark's been working up a storm. I've been working. I don't think it's not been like, wow, we have like a moment just to like chill out. So it's been cool. And the kids are home.
Because a lot of people are going crazy because they're at home and they can't do anything and they're trapped. But
but the kids have school, so the kids have a routine. We have a routine, and it's been good. It's been working. We tried to lie out, go outside over the weekend, but it was raining, so that was the only thing that I was like, oh, really? The one day,
one time you can go out.
But the weather here has been beautiful. We're very lucky that we live in South Florida, because we're at least able to go outside, which is nice.
Oh, I know. Can you imagine being stuck inside, quarantined like that?
No.
And hopefully, I don't know if weather has anything to do with it, but hopefully in the summertime, I don't know if the heat will help with the virus, but I'm just hoping that summer will pass without a big spike, and then maybe we'll have a vaccine by fall. Maybe not.
I don't know, but look, it's like, I don't know. It's a hard thing to even question or give an answer on, because I think that everyone's going to have their own opinion about what they're going to do, and that's fine. I think everybody has the right to. People are like, oh, are you going anywhere for the summer? I'm like, no, there's no way I'm leaving. Like, seriously?
No, it's scary. I drove over to St. Pete yesterday, and when you're out there on the road, you just feel vulnerable when you're out of your home. You just feel like okay, now I got to go in here and I got to go use the bathroom over there. I got to go get some food. It's just a feeling like you can't control this. And the virus could be anywhere.
Anywhere. I still remember when it first happened, I had to go down to, we have an apartment in Miami, and I was this was before I did the mask. So I'm with an N95 mask. I'm with a hoodie. My hair's back in a ponytail. I have goggles on. I look like I was a bank robber. It was crazy. And I'm like with Q-tips pushing the elevator button. I wouldn't let anybody come near me. It was, but again, we went from one extreme to
Elevator, but it's scary.
Yeah.
Before I had masks or anything, I was in an elevator and I'm thinking, there's 3 other people in there. I'm like, if any one of these people has it, I got it.
Yeah.
What a world we live.
It's crazy. Who would have ever thought that that's what we were talking about? But yeah, no. It's been interesting, and it's been, it's been fun. But my best thing I think that I love the most is I love meeting new people. So I'm like, yeah, hi, how are you?
Does run this business. That's what's unique about you.
Yeah.
Hands-on.
I'm customer service. I'm shipping. I'm receiving.
I've even known you to deliver.
Yeah. The masks are being sent to people in Texas, in Alabama, in Chicago. It's
because you're very chic and you're in Boca Raton. So of course you came up with these beautiful, stylish masks that people all over the country are going to want. Everybody's got to wear a mask now when they go out.
Look, a lot of, I love going to the Middle East, and, women do cover their mouths and their face, their lower part of their faces. Mm-hmm. And there's something very intriguing about it, because think
about that. It's going to be a new.
If you think about, what do they say? The eyes are the window to the soul.
I get my makeup to Ivy Lee's sponsors my show, and
right. She just called me, by the way.
And oh yeah, she's great. But they start with the eyes when they do your makeup and spend a lot of time on the eyes, because that's like the most important part. So now we got to do our eyes up really good, and we got the mask.
Yeah.
It's good sun protection too.
Well, it's funny though. But so I'm wearing the mask and I have my glasses on. There was a little part of my nose, and I forgot to wear sunblock. I'm like, okay, wait, don't wear sunblock on your nose just to be safe.
Oh my God.
But no, it's been interesting.
Yeah, and no end in sight. So we're going to be wearing your masks for a while.
Yes.
And, so people, when you go to the website and look at her stuff, look at the masks, look at the bathing suits, look at the handbags. And I want to say your bags come in all different sizes, right?
They do. They come in
it's a great size for me, but I know you also have like a mini.
That's a mini, right? We have minis, mid-size. We also have another style of purses that have studs on them, all waterproof. So they're great, all different colors, sizes, all with matching masks.
It's true though about wiping down the bag.
No,
it's the before. You can't really take a leather bag into the store with you, then you got to clean the leather bag and all that, and it's just not worth
it. Are you cleaning a leather bag?
No, I just leave it in the car. It's like,
I just want to make sure, because I know it's like the bag that I have. Just you could rinse it in soap and water and be fine.
I just yeah. No, because I've been leaving my cell phone in the car. I haven't been carrying a bag, and I just feel like, sometimes you want your phone, so now you got the bag, you wipe it down, you got the mask.
Now you can carry the bag with you.
Yeah.
See?
I'm going to.
With your matching shoes.
Well, I gotta show that one more time. I have these red shoes, and I could not find a bag to go with these, and I love these shoes. And then she had this bag when she was on the show, and perfect match. And this is like my go-to thing, because I can wear this with black or white or anything. I love it. Absolutely love it.
It's really pretty. I'll send you the mid-size one. You'll like it. It's the same color, but it's more of an evening purse.
Oh, it's a great color because it's like iridescent.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty.
Yeah. Okay, we got a couple minutes left here. Let's give your website again.
www.bell, B-E-L-L, beachwear, BEACHWEAR.com.
Okay. And I'm going to put that up on the screen.
Thank you.
Like she said, it doesn't take long to get these products, and you can use the Becky10 code and get 10% off. And I would highly recommend buying a bunch of masks, because you're going to want to clean them and switch them out. And you can put a filter in them. And like I said before, people are using the HEPA filters, cutting them to fit in masks, and it's supposed to be really good protection.
Just
Like,
the same,
you
right?
can use a coffee filter.
Yeah, which is amazing. I didn't even know you could use a coffee filter. So it's all these things that we're learning.
Yeah, and you can use a regular surgical mask too. Like a lot of people have those paper masks.
Correct.
Surgical masks. So
Now, because of the way they smell and the way they feel, they're not very comfortable. So they've been putting those masks, like my friends that work in the medical field, they've been putting it inside, and when they come home from work, they wash it, and then they have another one and they wear it.
Right. Yeah. No, I know those. I know the masks are not comfortable. The kind that the N95s and the N100s, I think they're called.
Right.
And they leave like an indentation on your face.
Right.
And it hurt.
So with this, you can use the N95, use the, to hold it, but
Yes.
it's not, but the cotton's going to help it, so it's not going to be pinching your nose.
Right. No.
So yeah, so it's been great.
Okay.
And I missed you. I missed seeing you, but at least now I get to see you
know.
finally.
Like a whole new world for me. Like I said, I don't know when we're going to get back to normal.
I know.
Not too
Pretty
long.
soon.
But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad Mark's doing well. I'm glad your family's there with you.
Thank you.
And anything else you want to say before we go?
No, just I miss everybody, and everybody stay safe and visit bellebeachwear.com.
Okay. All right.
Support local businesses. Thank you.
Made right here in Boca Raton.
Made right here in Boca Raton.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jen.
Thank you, sweetheart. Have a great day and stay safe.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.